me today is Malayalam superstar Prithvi Raj. But I must actually say he's a pan-India superstar. He's given us quite some hits in many languages. This time around, he's back with a Malayalam thriller, Kuruthi. Hello and welcome, Prithvi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing well. The trailer of Kuruthi has just come out. A lot of excited reactions coming in. What's the kind of feedback that you're receiving?
Yeah, people seem to love the trailer. I've got excellent feedback for the trailer actually, and thanks to Amazon. I mean, the way they've launched the trailer and the kind of viewership that the Amazon platform has, I think it's really sort of spread very quickly. And the trailer is quite honest to what the film is about, and what the vibe that the trailer gives is what the vibe that the film will also give you. So.
Well, then I'm looking forward to it because it's a lovely, gritty vibe. And the best thing is, we don't know anything from the trailer. And that's very important in a thriller.
It is, especially for a film like Kurudi, which pretty much happens in real time. The narrative is a real-time narrative, most of it. It is actually quite a challenge to cut a 2-minute without giving away pivot points of the plot. And it is one of those films where, you give away one pivot point and then it sort of becomes less interesting. It is one of those narratives where, through the film, progressively, you keep discovering layers and layers and layers, and it just becomes more and more grippier as you go ahead. So it was quite a challenge to cut a trailer without letting anything out, but still make an interesting 2-minute. So we sort of relied more on the edit tempo and the color palette and the visuals and all that. We really did not have the liberty to cut a trailer based on the story of the film, because that way it just said too much.
Yeah, I completely agree because you tell us just the right amount to get us hooked, but there is not much of the story at all. Just
Yeah.
few snatches here and there, and that's perfect. But of course, you are a master of thrillers, especially with Cold Case that you had recently. Of course, Ayappanum Koshiyum, who could forget the kind of tension that was running through the film. A Driving License also was a thriller. I feel like you're in like a thriller space currently.
No, no, not really. I mean, I've done all kinds of cinema, but a point that you make is right, because I think there've been a lot of thrillers made off late. More than anything, I think it is because of the circumstances that we are going through. Since we are going through a pandemic, and we are not at liberty to do these large-scale, big-ticket films, at least for the time being, all of us started thinking about contained films that can be done under restricted circumstances with a limited crew. So when you start thinking of films on those lines, I think more often than not, you end up thinking of thrillers, so which is why I think you kind of see many thrillers happening off late. Having said that, Kurudi, although the genre might be a socio-political thriller, is a lot more than just a thriller. I mean, this is a film that speaks about a very contemporary issue. It's a film that I think is very much a product of the times that we are living in, and that way it is much bigger than just being a thriller. So
You've also produced Kuruti. When you're producing a film, what is it that you look for?
it is just the content. I act in many films, I direct films, but I'm very particular. Me and my wife, she produces the films. She takes all the financial decisions. I kind of take all the creative decisions. We are very particular that films that come in our banner, Prithviraj Productions, should stand out for what they are about. We did a film called Nine, which was quite a
Yes,
standalone piece
yes,
of
that
film.
was quite a thrill. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, then we did Driving License, which again, had a lot of attention around the world from cinephiles. And then we are doing this. So the aim is that, films that our production company bankrolls should stand apart in terms of what they are about and how they are done. So I hope we are able to maintain that. And I'm very proud about Gurudi. I think it is definitely a piece of cinema that the company and Supriya and me would be really proud of.
I know expectations are very high currently, not just because of the kind of consistently great work that you have been putting out, but also because currently Malayalam cinema is really having its moment. Everybody who's sitting at home is finally getting around to watching content with subtitles, and they're waking up to Malayalam cinema. How does it feel, being a vital part of the industry, watching everyone kind of wake up to it, maybe later
I
in
mean,
the day?
I mean, big thanks to Amazon Prime Video, actually. Big thanks to Amazon and big thanks to the whole OTT phenomenon. Malayalam cinema has been consistently generating great content for decades. It is just that finally we have a platform where people around the world can now discover us. So this whole conversation around Malayalam cinema, suddenly being, that. So for us who have been in the industry for quite long, we find it, we sort of look at it as this finally some validation for our work. so so it is great. It is great that more than anything else, it is great that our talent is being spoken about, nationally and internationally, because we have great talent, not just actors. We have great writers, we have great filmmakers, great technicians. So I'm really overjoyed to see this wonderful Malayali talent, get a stage, get a platform where people around the world can see what they're capable of.
And especially in the pandemic, Malayalam cinema has done such a quick turnaround. They've produced so many great gritty thrillers. Of course, we have Kurti. See You Soon was also something that was so different and out of the box. What do you think it is about the quick response of Malayalam cinema when compared to other industries?
So I've said this before. I just think that we are much more efficient in terms of setting up projects, shooting them obviously, and also with post-producing them. I worked in other industries where you okay a script and then setting up the project is 6 months and or maybe a year. And I understand if it's cinema like that. I understand if you're doing a large-scale mythological or a period drama or something. Yeah, of course you need that time. But even for a film that is pretty contained and between characters, I've seen production houses and directors saying 6 months to set up a project, and then okay, the number of days of shoot is purely dependent on what is written on paper, and then another 6 months to post produce. I don't think Malayalam cinema works like that. We've not traditionally worked like that. For us, it's about maximum output in minimum time. So we've always prided ourselves in our efficiency, and I think that culture of working that way really stood us good, especially during the time of this pandemic.
I love how candid you are about it, and of course, I really appreciate that. And I know you're asked this all the time. When will we be seeing you doing another Hindi film? Last one was Naam Shabana. I know you're asked this all the time, and you are a very important picture in all languages, but including Hindi.
So it is not that I've not listened to any Hindi scripts. I Of course, I mean, there's so much cinema being made in Bollywood that every now and then there is a script that will find its way to you. Me, I'm very happy with what is happening in Malayalam cinema right now, and even more so because Malayalam cinema is now finding national and international recognition. It is finding viewership around the country, across the world. So for me to take time off from this great work that I have on my plate and do cinema in Hindi, or for that matter any other language, it'll have to be that great a script. So which is why I've not been part of films from other languages for a long while. Having said that, I am doing a film which is going to be in many languages. It's more or less a pan-Indian film, and I have been shooting a film for close to 3 years now. I'm going back to shooting it in February again, called Aadu Jeevitham, which is pretty much a story of a one-actor film, and it's one of Malayalam's biggest films. So we hope to be able to release it in 5 or more languages. So yeah, rather than do go there and do cinema in other languages, I think the endeavor now should be to take Malayalam cinema to other languages, which I think we are in the process of doing. We are very much on the right path, if you ask me.
I have to agree as well. Of course, I'm going to watch Kuriti, and all your films have been on my watch list. But what is on Prithvi Raj's watch list?
Uh, well, I don't know. I mean, right now I'm directing a film, so I'm just cut off from seeing anything. So it's much easier when you're just acting because you have a lot of time off. Right now I'm directing and acting in a film, and yeah, so it is a lot of responsibility. So I'll have to, once I finish this schedule, once I'm done with this film that I'm doing called Bro Daddy, then there's a lot to catch up on. The list is pretty long. So.
Your Bro Daddy is expected next year, so do tell us how the shooting's going. You, of course, have superstar Mohan Lal as well in the film. That's quite a casting coup.
Yeah, I mean, shooting is going on great. We are all having a lot of fun. For me as a filmmaker, it's a stark change from my earlier film, and that is what is I find most enjoyable. And I also think it's high time that cinema in general got a happy film, especially Malayalam cinema. We've been treated to these dark, sober thrillers and mysteries and crime dramas. I think it's about time somebody did a really candy floss looking nice happy film. So Bro Daddy is pretty much in that space, and it's really endearing to see Mohanlal sir have so much fun in front of the camera, and that I hope that translates into the film. So
now you've intrigued me on so many levels, of course, about Kurti, but now I can't wait for Bro Daddy, and I'm sure you'll share that sentiment as well. Thank you so much for joining me today, Prithvi. I know
thank
you're
you.
in the middle of directing your film. I'll let you go. Thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Bye bye.